Look at the tension now between the offense and defense. The Pretty gonna jump right into it. The boy band of players standing in the hallway, ready to triple peek.
Just blinded, holding, and burning. So there he goes. But he actually gets a fadeaway headshot in the process, dropping the bomb and delaying the plant, but still not. Oh my, I was gonna say enough, but Device still gets it done. With one headshot, he's good. Fur with a reload as ZipX just goes barreling through smoke. Glaive tried to do the same. ZipX took his place. And then Glaive...
Oh, have they actually cycled back players to refresh the smokes? They've got one more, which means at the 20-second mark they can throw another.
Oh man, he's got the CZ just out in time. He's blind, but regardless, he's dropped bomb. 30 seconds. How many times have we already seen MiBR fall short because of time? This cannot be one of them, but it is looking good. Device and ZipX with kills on the sidearms. Cold's gonna try to bail them out. 15 seconds and 4 opponents still to find. Now it's down to this. It has happened yet again. coldzera just simply does not have the time to win this round. He'll try to fade away, but he doesn't even survive.
With the correct information.
coldzera then hits a crucial shot as well. That's a big one. It's still going to leave this defense inside of the site, and Magis with a good angle using the bicycle to just get his head over the wall. 20 seconds left again. This is a high-octane situation, big pressured moment, and they're not making any further progress. They have a smoke to cover them and allow for the fixation on the site, but look at the kills. They just all trickle in. 10 seconds for Fallen. He's got no clue where they're at, and Astralis suffocate them in smoke.
Every round, that Molotov.
Whoa. ZipX very close now, catching the first one off, and he just continues to spray through the smoke. He knows there's presence here, and a frag grenade underhanded could do it, but the CZ's even better. I mean, spam through, and Tarek's dead as well. A solid hold from ZipX. 3 kills single-handed. He's got the support over the shoulder, but he is the rock, the immovable object, until finally his head is punctured. And Fallen's got something to work with, but his teammate's so far away. Stewie could actually surprise this bomb site if he were to just suddenly burst, but what he needs, of course, is that very quick kill. And now it's been figured out. He's gonna get boxed in, Fallen, completely displaced, and this is Astralis just picking up another round.
And it all comes down to ZipX. He just answered back with his...
He's gonna take one shot and then fade off immediately, trying to reposition, but the reason he's slowed is because they tagged him. Not that that's gonna stop him. He still manages to just deny for anything else, and he's up close still. Fallen gets the best of him in the CQC situation. ZipX is gonna try and use that smoke so he can fixate on Banana, anticipating the split. But the big question is, the A players can't rotate because they don't know if or when MiBR will rotate back to the other side of the map. ZipX, he's unsure as to their commitment.
Absolutely, the most salient part of the round. Just denying these A players from safely being able to rotate, but ZipX throwing this smoke. Delaying the time. 19 seconds left. If he gets one kill, that could be it.
Yeah, just needs to deny this plant. He's going to get that Opper first. He's very good at isolating these kills, repositioning and engaging in 1v1 duels. Somebody has to, absolutely has to pick up this kill. Black with the bomb planted and the 2 players down, that's it.
Wow, that's it. They actually pulled it out.
And they're doing it at a sooner time than they usually do. Whoa! Device goes to the top of the coffins, fully exposed. Glaive's gonna get flashed straight into the face of Stewie. And these kills are coming in so quickly. So rapid was that run in here from MiBR. And the attempt from Astralis was to just make things confusing. And instead, they're all dead.
Yeah, and
his frag goes up and over. Again, another one of those situations where you could have lost a man, but just barely get unscathed.
Oh my god.
This is big for creeping forward. Glaive catches him though, so the potential flank is cut down. ZipX from a similar corner. He's gonna try to unfold the same situation, but he's spotted. Nice boost over. They clear close, and sure enough, they've found him.
That was so tricky. They threw the flash over, and it makes it look like they're gonna try to wide swing through the smoke, and instead they go for this like more softly calculated boost, and ZipX is just trained on the angle.
A little too honed in. The smoke's gonna block vision towards Coffins. Glaive's waiting for his time to strike, and Stewie shuts him down a second time. That's not the first we've seen from Glaive attempting to just rush through, and now watch Device as he just slinks back into spawn. And now they're actually gonna walk forward here, so trying to catch the T's off guard with the shadow. That's a shadow angle that he's not anticipating a second player from, but still successful in killing the first and putting this in a 3v1. Device comes over to support, not finding an angle as of yet. If he exposes himself, then he is so susceptible to the arch push, but there is nobody there. So he just has to gamble and hit a flick like that, because the time is what makes the difference. Astralis locking it down thanks to Lady Luck and a timing on the clutch. It is, those frags are always flying. Magisk, as you said, bloodthirsty, and for good reason now, as he tries to upgrade into the AK. Fur may anticipate that there's not a second player here.
They've actually played the buddy system really well, and Glaive was really patient, even hits the head, but it's not enough. coldzera is totally ready. Dupree, though, to come back and try to answer with his own frag, leaving coldzera alone. Red HP has the bomb and a sight, but does he know that? Does he know the rotation hasn't coming out quite yet? It's actually a device to gamble on it being a B hit, and as an opper, it's going to lack mobility. It's going to have to make a read. This is a round coldzera should never lose. Even though he's so low HP, no, Device is making a hasty rotation back. There's still so much time burned off the clock at this point. coldzera could be anywhere.
This is a big one as well. Cold, he's laid down that smoke over towards Moto side, and I don't know about this. He's just going to go for the small pit. This is giving a lot of space and a lot of respect to Device. If you can just play that whack-a-mole, peek up and drop down, then sure, you may spot him, but Device, it's just going to take a single shot. Device is caught, and he's flying as Cold wins the round. Flurry of smokes have gone over the rooftops, blanketing A in cover, but not dealing with the players who still stand here. It is a heavy defense presence. The flashbangs look good, but the entry is denied. Dupree comes in from the corner, and Magisk from the pit. The problem with this positioning is that it opens up balcony entirely. I mean, that is wide open. And they've lost a player on Arch. Now, these two porch defenders become so susceptible if that mid-man doesn't go down. But now that he has, the CTs can try and lock off this cross. With bomb thrown out into the open, things get tricky. We've got a man advantage for MiBR, looking to cut back this lead. And 45 seconds for Astralis to try and wiggle their way out of pit. They have to worry about Fallen, but Fallen has to worry about them, because remember, he was gushed from the B site, so that rotator's weak. But what's not weak is this man up in Apps who's been spotted. Zipex knows, and so he's gonna plant in a safe corner. coldzera's gonna come peeking wide, and the man in pit is safe. Device rails him with a perfect headshot onto Tarek. That's crucial. Now they have information. It's Fallen tag from the B site as a rotator, and whoever's up here in Apps who just comes flying outwards. coldzera actually manages to get his feet on the ground. Now Fallen's dealt with swiftly. They have Cold in a pickle, a pinch, and he's got no way out of it other than superb accuracy. 6 shots in the mag, and none of them will land. It is MiBR. Once you start forcing, you're really trying to spell disaster, but they faded off, and Stewie peeks wide just enough to get a single kill. Fur pinned into the box. They know he's here, but that's not going to stop him from hitting headshots. Magisk just gets plowed on his attempt to push from the truck, but now look at this go. It's traded yet again. It's all fallen onto Zipex. In a 1 versus 3, the bomb site's being swarmed, and he's fully blind, but not dispatched of. He announces himself and goes for the reload. The peeks from Tarek is good, and that is MiBR with an early cut. Smoke goes down at their feet, and it looks like they're gonna try to charge past. At least Magisk will. I mean, he's in the open, so that's an easy pickup for Stewie, who then takes the place of the corpse, looks away from the flash, and the kills come trickling in. MiBR, attempting to lock down this site, will have to give up a couple bodies, leaving them still in a man advantage. The A rotators come over, and Glaive is denied any further presence from Fur, and Zipex has to clutch. An incredible player. We always praise him for this ability. But it's going to have to be a cerebral play, because he has no utility. The bomb is planted for him, and if he bails out towards Banana, he may think it's clear, seeing as Tarek is actually a little slow on this push-up. But if Zipex also hides in a corner, then who knows what's going down. Zipex actually has a great off angle, but again, unsuspecting to Tarek's late lurk, more often than not had a majority presence from the defense. And this round will be no different. Tarek, not flashed off of his position, is actually given a chance to use it this time around, and Fur has to let them cross to CT spawn. This puts Fallen in an awful spot. Can he lock it off his own? Yes! Nice flick onto the head of Magisk. Destroyed in his stance, but Zipex takes his place, and even now, Fallen still just flirting with the idea of falling back. Sure enough, okay, he's taken down, but Zipex is now pinned into an awkward spot. He's got players coming in from all directions, so he too overtaken, and thus leaving the remainder of Astralis split.
Wow, there's actually a chance here. Depending on how, if the bomb is spotted early, which it actually isn't, Device actually gets caught off guard. Could have caught Tarek rotating if he had known there was someone there. But now it's just Glaive.
Just Glaive and Glaive alone. Slain much down mid. But they've retrieved at least an M4. That is in the hands of Glaive. Stewbox cleared. Zypex has been the difference maker here. His absolute and utter aggression, that's not something you look from him, but now another! Magisk with a sidearm, and it is Astralis through and through. Fur's looking to flash and obscure this. 4 players blinded by that flashbang. 25 seconds left, and an off position from Tarek is not going to get kills, but it's still such a crossfire. It is still a chokehold. MiBR attempting to defend, but Astralis just punching straight through. Frag after frag, it is theirs, and it falls on Stu. The plant is in, and Stewie has arrived.
It's not a good smoke.
And the criminal's gonna walk right past it. Doesn't spot the man towards Graveyard. That will be Glaive.
It seems like he might know, and Dufree could easily trade this.
Could and should. Stewie with an element of surprise as the bomb's now ticked 1/3 of the way. He's trying to figure out where they're both at, but nobody's showing shoulders, nobody's showing skin. There's the first frag, and it goes right back. It's creeping round. We already have Fur in position towards Moto. They're waiting for Fallen to come in, and the utility does not look great. It looks even worse so for Astralis. They are pinned into the bomb site. No one's over facing. The same crossfire that we saw Stewie struggle with is what now faces Fur. Off of the flash, he blasts right past. Fur looking for a second's cut down with just one. Stewie, though, clears pit. Graveyard gets him, and it falls on Fallen. Astralis